All right. Hello, everyone. Hope you're all doing well. All two of you. Both of you. So I guess we are now spoiled. We had 12 people last night, was it? And tonight we have two. And we have Aman here. Hey, Mehran, 22, male India. Thank you for that. Says, what you think about the quote Picasso said that some women are goddess and some are doormats. Doormats? Well, as far as beauty, it depends if the physical beauty of a woman is equal to her inner beauty of the same person. Because some women could be as beautiful as the moon shining in the pitch of the night, but dumb like a brick, and moral values non-existence, loyalty not there, manners nothing, sense of duty, loyalty, responsibility, exclusivity none. So it depends on what your definition of beauty is. If your definition of beauty is physical beauty, well, that doesn't represent the actuality of the persona that you're actually having a relationship with. The consciousness is where relationships takes place. And so the beauty should include the physical beauty outer, the inner beauty, the consciousness and content of the consciousness, and include the compatibility of the two consciousness between the two of you, then you have a relationship with a beautiful woman, and it would be a couple who deserve all the compliments that it can come to a good relationship. All right. Rolling On says, hello, Mehran. Hello, Rolling On. Let's see if I remember. Rolling On. Somewhere in the States, Idaho, Ohio, Colorado. Not sure if it's a male or female. Have a feeling of maybe 22 or 54. Male 22, at least then it was, or if it's a woman, 54 or 57. I covered all the bases. And Stephen is here. He says, I'm male, Stephen, male 42, Los Angeles. Thank you for that. Says, I haven't listened to your email yet, but will soon as I leave my dad's home. All right. Fair enough. Says, I don't understand how you have 27,000 subscribers and only 2 people on your live chat. Yeah, me neither. Look, I think YouTube doesn't like me. Perhaps my content is not in line with their narrative. I don't know. It's totally silly, but what can I say? They're making things difficult for me, or if they're not responsible for it, then I'm doing something wrong. I don't know what it is. I have left a message for them to contact me to see why is it that my live streams nobody gets to know about, because it's unlikely with the satisfactory numbers and compliments and the emails, thank you and gratitude extending emails that I receive on a daily basis, there would be only 4 people on my live stream. So somehow, somewhere, they're not circulating it for whatever reason. Well, today you can't really question or be wondered why certain things are shadow banned or not expressed. That's the way it goes in the world right now. And companies decide to regulate people's speeches and discussions. And who knows, maybe YouTube is doing that, or maybe YouTube has nothing to do with it. And it's just something in the algorithm. And I, after 13 years, don't know what I'm doing. And that is a possibility. Steven says, Mehran, at work I have seen a lot of pretty girls and some look at me, but I get this doubt that they would like me. It's like kind of lost confidence after the breakup. No, actually, hang on, let me see what the hell this is. Oh, I think it's a marketing company that I may have wanted to know more information. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Yeah, okay. They probably want money to promote the channel or promote the business. So we'll find out what it is. Okay, so Stephen, as I was saying, it's not that you've lost confidence. It's again a certain kind of a illusory reaching out, hoping to affect compassion of the watcher, whatever it is out there that is supposedly in your mind is in control of events of life. And for that reason, one becomes hesitant to be confident because one feels if I'm confident, that's arrogance. And the watcher, if it sees I'm confident, it may not favor me with what I'm seeking and what I desire. So you've learned to be a non-confident, begging personality, as most human beings on earth have been trained since childhood to be beggars for something that they want to accomplish rather than putting their mind and efforts into it and go with the gusto and get it done. Instead, they feel they should be humble and apologetic and begging for some outer entity to favor them with what they're hoping for. So, in your case, you're afraid that they might not like you or reject you, so therefore you have this understanding or illusory belief that they don't like me, or they might not like me. This is not because that they actually don't like you. It's because you're trying to say that I'm not confident that they like me, so the watcher would be pleased, like the old times when people would give sacrifice to a fictitious god, so it will favor them, even though that fucking god never really was a god, was just a statue or a rock that they prayed to. But it would make their psychological status feel comfortable that they've done something to please some higher up in their mind, that higher up may favor their wishes for what they're hoping for. So that is the effect of you hoping that psychological security in pursuit of that date or that woman like you would actually be given to you, and you're afraid to have confidence because you think if I have confidence, that's arrogance, and that whoever is in charge of all these arrangements may not give it to me because they say, you're too strong, you're too arrogant, you believe in yourself. So I'm saying reverse that. Don't give a fuck and think that everybody likes you. There's no reason why not to. So you think of it. Why not? It's like saying, well, I don't think this puppy will like me because that snake bit me. That was a fucking snake. What does it have to do with the puppy? And you may say, well, that girlfriend and that other women, they're all women. But no, they all have physical beauty or physical attributes of a woman. But what makes them the persona that you have a relationship with is the content of their consciousness. And that drives their behavior and interactions and treatment of you. And one is different than the other one. You cannot feel that because one betrayed you or behaved the way she did, the others may not like you. What that has to do with anything? The others haven't even interacted with you. You haven't even treated them the way you do. They haven't treated you the way they might do. So how could they not like you when they don't know you? It's the fact that you feel guilty because of the bullshit that this bitch has told you, and you have believed and bought into it, despite of whatever the hell I've been telling you that. So you better go and watch and hear that recording that I've sent you, and change your mind about yourself. Respect yourself. Love yourself. You're a good man. You're a young, generous, kind, good-hearted person. You have accomplished many important tasks. You have a home. You have a good job. You're intelligent, and you are kind to your friends, and you're friendly. What's not to like? Unless you just want to beat yourself on the head just for no fucking reason. That's on you. That was no charge. Roger says, rockin' the oldies AM says, good morning, sir. Roger from Louisville, Kentucky. Oh, Kentucky, the land of horses. I don't know if you know or not, I love horses. Horses are like, I don't know, when I look at them, I feel like I've seen a close family member. And even though families are not necessarily close all the time, but to me, horses are like home, my friends, my family. And of course, I had my teenage life and part of my adult life training in show jumping, and I I just love riding and I love horses. So coming from Kentucky, I guess I would love to see Louisville, Kentucky. I like to go to some of those horse events and horse shows and whatever. uh, so we have Steven says, why is it that after my breakup, I'm more focused on the ex and don't look at the other opportunities out there? Because you're lazy, because you think you fuck the ex, so that's easy fuck. And you don't want to introduce yourself to someone new. And because you have a weak mind that you're controlled by your desire. And if your desire for pleasure is fulfilled by an instrument such as the bitch that you were going out, then you think that's the only one that you should bank on, rather than actually focusing on the quality that was putting that girl together and understand that she's not qualified. She wasn't good enough. And I am in a different echelon of life. And my expectations and what I offer is far beyond what she did or she can. And I am certain that there are women out there that they're of higher level, higher class, higher understanding of morality, and interest in a exclusive and loyal relationship, and then bank on that, go invest on that. But you're lazy and you think what was, it's a sure thing because you have slept with her, so you consider that a sure thing. But what it hasn't happened yet, it might never happen because you haven't experienced it, so you think it can never happen. You don't have that hope and imagination and perseverance to make things that you want to go happen. But you've done that in your job and your success in life, but you're fearful of actually believing in that you can make good things happen for you. Instead, you're relying on things that has happened, and you think those are the only one that are reality and actuality, and what hasn't happened can never be. And that's your problem. And that was free of charge too. But I'm like a drug dealer. I just give, and I know that you'll come back for more. So then I'll double charge you. By the way, I received all your payments. Thank you. Christopher says, gracias for everything, señor. Muy bene. Is that is that is that something? Or doi dia hambre? Is that better? I'm just I'm just hoping that I said it right. And we have Just Mike, 35 Mail, Germany. Guten Tag. Wie geht's heute? Says, I have 10 years experience in engineering, CAD design. Oh, I have a job offer as project manager, CAD design. I mean, Jesus, I have a gentleman on the, what is it, Fever, to design something for me. And he got busy and never really completed. So I'm stuck with that idea of mine. And says, I have a job offer as project manager, can't decide whether or not to move out of my comfort zone because of wrong decisions in the past. Listen, I remember I was writing a contract with a company in Germany in regards to distribution rights of their product line. for a certain country that I was interested in, and we came to an agreement. They sent me a contract. I revised the contract, and I'm pretty good at that, I must say, and modified it. And then I showed it to my dad. My dad had a PhD in law, and he was very experienced and educated. So I wanted to bounce it off of him. I said, Dad, can you take a look at this and see if I've written it okay? First of all, a little boast about myself is that my dad looked at it and then looked at me. I said, when did you become so smart? Even I couldn't write this contract. That was such a boost. I never forget that my dad said that to me. I appreciate that, Dad. And he's gone now. But what I wanted to say is that he said to me, there was some question in regards to contract and business and all that. And he turned out and says, I would even deal with devil, but in writing. So if you have a doubt about making a decision, look at the contract that they have written for you or they're offering you. Modify it to the point that it is agreeable and reasonable, but it will protect you and it will include everything that you want to have it in there. Not by their promises, by the amounts, by the task, by the project, by the things, their duties, and so on and so forth, and everything that you consider as remuneration, it's all in there. And if it's all in there, and it's bona fide company, you research them, and they comply with the terms of the agreement, why not? More money? Go for it. Why not? If it's written, then it can't be something that is just word of mouth and they can't follow it, or you will have trouble, because then you would actually put that to work and legally you will go after it. So in order for you to help yourself to be sure of the decision you want to make, or at least give the enough efforts that you want to this new project, you got to have everything legally legal worthy and legally executed, so you can have that assurance. Then you will have an easier time to be certain about that there's no problem as long as I do my job. You're not sure of what has going to come up with this or how they're going to behave or treat you. And remember, if you've been in the company that you are, I don't know what your position is, and you've been there long enough and you're comfortable there, your comfort may not be compatible to how the company feels about you. You're comfortable, but they may be uncomfortable that you're comfortable, meaning you're just doing a routine as much as you need to do, not more, not less. And companies are pretty greedy and they want to suck the energy of employees, and drain them. So if they don't feel you're giving them that and you've been there for, 10 years, you might not be as secure as you think you are. So this new position, if you get it all in writing, if you get what you want, more money, a better position and all that, and if they're a good sized company that you can count on them, then they will look at you as a new, fresh blood. And your energy there would be a little bit more, because it's the beginning. You want to do good and show them how good you are, that they didn't make a mistake. So it might put you in a better light. It might put yourself in a better light. You become more vigorous in your job and happier about yourself because you're accomplishing new things or some new challenges that makes you feel good. More dopamine will come in. Right now, you don't have much dopamine coming in the old job. You're going there, sitting there, having your tea and doing your thing, and you're happy, and you go home, I don't know what you do. But in here, you will have a little bit of a new, fresh energy in there, a little bit more dopamine because you're getting to know new people, new projects, and so on. A little bit maybe uncomfortable at the beginning because you want to establish yourself. and feel secure, but you can do that with the articles of the contract, so you can be secure, feeling secure, even though you're just new at that company, but you won't feel threatened that they may fire you, or it might be a short-lived, project or whatnot. So you can secure all that. Then you can go and get a little bit more excited about your life, your job, and more dopamine coming your way every day. And Just Mike says, since my fiance left me just before marriage, I had severe depression and burnout. Why? I understand. I'm not dummy that it's devastating, but isn't that actually a sign that somebody loves you up there more than the jerk who left you? Because it made it possible for you to figure out who she is, and she left before you got actually entangled through legally marrying her and costing you a lot more emotional and financial harm. Did you want it to be after marriage that you find out that she's going to do that? So, in fact, it's a blessing in disguise that you got to know this before you invest more. And now, new job, life is new, new women, and you are in Germany, aren't you? Yes. The most beautiful and reliable and homey and capable and educated women on earth are from Germany. So don't you give me that shit. Get off your ass. Go get that job. Go get a prettier girlfriend, better girlfriend, and live a life. That girl who left you, that's on her, her loss. Why should you think it's your loss? Why? For what reason? Just because you had experience with her and it was easy, comfort zone? Oh, fuck that. Go get another German girl. That's what I'd do. All right. And she says, and now I'm afraid to experience another failure. Failure? That's the problem. That was not your failure that she left. That was her failure. I wonder, why is it that you men think because she has the pussy and you want that, so if she denies you of that, that's your loss? Why would you want a girl who doesn't want to be with you? What kind of a sex and enjoyment and relationship is that? Why would you ever want to be with someone who doesn't have the brains and desire to be exclusively yours? You want a woman who wants to be yours as much as you want to be hers. And that's not her. Therefore, that makes her unqualified. And therefore, good ridden. Next, that's what you should be thinking. Failure. Watch it. I'm going to get my ugly stick, get on the plane, come to Germany, and I love Germany. I enjoy myself, and beat the crap out of you with that, provided you have your motorcycle helmet on so you won't get too badly hurt. And says, I lost faith in myself. That's too bad. Good thing the other girls don't know you lost faith in yourself. Since she canceled wedding, Jesus, you lucked out. Yeah, you wanted to go through the wedding and all that expenses and all the hoopla, and then after that you find out that she's not worth it. That was your chance. God loves you. Definitely, you lucked out. Bit the bullet. Good for you. Now go on. Go on, make a life. Life, world, and this experience, the journey of life is not condensed to some woman's vagina. That's the only vagina that you wanted to get in there. And without her, no other vagina. Is that what you're thinking? You're wrong. Every woman is beautiful and everyone has something special to offer. And certainly this one didn't. And she can take whatever she has with her, because you never want to be with someone who doesn't want to be with you. Respect yourself. And Roger Heisler Jr., rocking the oldies, says, Mehran, you are one of the smartest men on YouTube. Well, thank you. I can see there's 4 people here. I mean, live stream is just coming out of me. I can't handle it. So many people. I mean, what do you think my capacity is? It's just my dilemma at 61, torn between trying to meet someone new or just give up entirely on. Don't. You're 61. You have to create that vigorous feeling that you had when you were 20 or 40 or whatever. How? By taking care of yourself. Go to the gym, exercise to your limits, to your levels, and eat right, and meditate, and bring that feeling of speciality and some kind of a word I'm looking for. I can't find it, but that feeling of speciality that you can offer that nobody else can. First, you got to love yourself. To that, you need to take care of yourself physically and mentally. And then you will see that you have a lot more to offer than the girls out there from 40 and up. You should be looking for women 40 and up, 40 to 50. That's it. Who are taking good care of themselves, and they're beautiful, they're educated, and then so on and so forth. I'm 68, and I haven't given up. I don't think I will until I die. What's more beautiful than a woman? Nothing. What's more hopeful than being with a woman? Good woman, not any woman. There are enough garbage out there. You find a good, educated, diligent, loyal, reliable, classy woman, and then you decide if they qualify while they decide if you qualify. Why should you give up? Not one woman represents all women out there, or not the woman that you have met will represent all women out there. Everyone is different, and there's so many amazing ones. Yeah, it's true. It's not that easy because the whole societies have gone bonkers, and they have put in the brains of the women all the bullshit that they can handle in order to use them. Feminism and all that shit, that woman is not a woman anymore, doesn't feel proud to be a woman, and to bring that center of love and energy into the family. Instead, they just want to be getting attention from here and there, and they go through life, and when they get older, they've got nothing, because nobody really is loyal or loving them because they have been loyal and loving them. They always have to start new. And women wonder, why is it that certain age they have to look for a new man? Because they have not focused on being the woman that we men die for. We literally die for. We go to wars, we do all the heavy workout, we do all the constructions of the buildings and the roads and the railroads and earthquakes. We go there, everything, wars, we go there. For who? Really, for women. Believe it or not. Everything we do is for women. And if the women don't understand that, and they want to say they don't need men, they can do their life without men, then fuck them. Let them go and do it, and they'll see. They can't. Because we have an important place in this world, and there are things we can do that women need us as we need women, because there are things that they can do that we can never find it anywhere else. So it's a two-way street, and you should never think of yourself any less. And just because you can't find good women, that doesn't mean they're not out there, or that doesn't mean that you're not as valuable, if not more, than many of these women that you think they've got something more to offer you than you do to them. That's a mistake. Don't sell yourself short, and respect yourself. Aditya says, to be honest, I want to know, why do you try so hard? Hello? Hello, sir. Okay, hello. Focus on your goals and many holes. Oh, I see. You're being facetious, huh? Oh, this is not funny, really. All right. I don't know who you are, really. You haven't let us know your age, gender, where you're tuning in from, and you're not really. I don't know. I don't know if you're real or you're just a troll. But that's not a way to introduce yourself here. Have you been here before? It's the first time. It looks like it's the first time, because I don't know what that means. focus on your goals and get many holes. I mean, that's, if you see me say things a little bit on the edge, it's because I have a point to make. But nobody is intended here to disrespect women as a whole. These are certain circumstances, and we try to get a point across. Otherwise, we all understand the women are very important, respectable, lovable, and we protect them, love them, we adore them, and we provide for them as best as we can. Roger Heisler Jr. says, rocking the oldies, is thank you for excellent answer, Mehran. My pleasure, dear. Absolutely. So, have you guys figured out why we have only 4 people here with the number of, subscribers that we have being 27,000, which is not much? We should be having 2.7 million subscribers, in my opinion, because our content, I believe, is second to none. I don't believe we can find any channel who talks about relationships, breakups, and the inner movement of the psyche, thoughts, consciousness, fear, desire, ego, and the components of the brain involved in OCD and OCD subsets and intrusive thoughts and HOCD and so on, that can actually deliver this better than we do and the contents that we cover on this channel. Yet, what the hell is going on? 3 people all across the world? Something fishy. So can you guys figure it out? Many of you are much better in such social mediums, and you can figure out what's going on here or what we can do. And if you guys have a way to introduce this channel somewhere out there in your own social circles, please do. We need the support. We need to get out there. So I thank you in advance. What a lovely tea this is. Unbelievable. I mean, they've hit it right on the spot. Tea lovers will love this. Coffee lovers will love this. It has no caffeine, but it's not as bland as tea or not as bitter or strong as coffee. It's just perfect. It's roasted dandelion roots. And so good for you. All right. And please don't send all your questions all together, one at a time. What's going on? You guys gone silent. Rolling on, you never let us know if I was right or not in rolling on. Was it Mark? Rolling on is Mark? Miyamoto is here. It says nice thumbnail. Well, you know why he says that. The thumbnail is Miyamoto's work. Miyamoto sent this as a gift to the channel, and it's a beautiful thumbnail. I'm going to show you again one more time, if I can. There we go. Check it out. Isn't that cool? He's done a beautiful job. Here, though, I would have loved to see, instead of live Q&A, which is Q&A, it's perfectly fine, of course. But this sign and sign, which is between psyche and you, that and also could have worked there. Although Q&A is unique, and it's kind of brings a question and makes people look at it and try to figure out what it is, which is pretty good and smart way of putting it. So all in all, it's a beautiful work. It's very effective, and I love it. And I thank you very much, Miyamoto. I have mentioned that before when you send it to me. It's very nice, very kind of you. It's a very good support for the channel. I appreciate that very much. And it looks like I shouldn't have said that because we lost 2 people, which is half of our roster. We're hanging on a thin thread to stay alive. All right. Thank you. Thank you for the support. 2 people. I mean, honestly, nobody else sees it. I mean, why the hell these people don't send the announcement that we have live to all of you people? At least 27,000. We should have get 200. All right. Looks like we have no other question at this point. I'll end it and I'll go watch some Star Trek and maybe upload some videos. So it's time for me to say I love you all. Thank you very much for being here, giving me the opportunity to share a thing or two with you. Don't forget to promote the channel, and I look forward to our next live stream. In the meantime, be good to yourself and to the others. I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now. Subscribe on my channel, visit my channel, and go through the videos that you might be interested in. Mind@seekstruth.com is making it one step away to talk to me one-on-one on Skype and discuss what concerning you. I'll talk to you soon.